Yeah. So Laine, what's your favorite animal?
My favorite animal.
Start this off, yeah.
I feel like I've been asked this before and I never know the answer.
You don't know the answer?
I really like cats. Like I had
That's
cats
fair.
growing up, but if I had to choose like a random animal, like not one that I've had, maybe like a sloth.
Okay.
I don't know.
You like the slow, like the complex
Yeah,
movements.
I just feel like they would give good hugs.
Same Eric. That's so fair.
Yeah.
I mean, I feel like I have to also share.
Well, yeah, I was going to share too, but please. I was going to ask you. No.
Oh wait, go ahead.
No, please.
No, I like it's
No
a podcast.
No, please.
Please, please, please.
I insist. Please. What's your
Okay.
favorite animal, Simon?
Penguin.
Oh, I knew that.
Okay.
I don't know.
Yeah, you knew that.
And why is that?
That's because I got a Beanie Baby when I was like 6, and it was a penguin.
I thought you said you got beat as a baby.
I got beat as a baby, and I kept seeing penguins when I closed my eyes. No, but I got a Beanie Baby, and it was a penguin, and I was like, this guy is so fucking chill.
Yeah.
And then when I realized that penguins can ride on their belly and swim, I was
Can
like,
swim?
yeah, they swim really fucking
But they
fast.
can't fly.
Why didn't I know that? Well, yeah, they can't. Yeah.
You ever seen Happy Feet?
I have. It's been a minute since I've seen it.
Don't they surf on that one?
They do. No.
Wait, no.
Like
You're
Surf's
thinking of
Up.
something else.
Surf's Up, that's the one.
Yeah. But that is penguins too.
Why is this recording so loud?
I don't know.
Should I switch it back?
No, I keep it. Just crank it down a little bit.
Okay.
Simon,
Oh, I'm turning it up. That's why. I'm such a fucking idiot.
all of our 4 subscribers and watchers are going to hate you.
I'm actually, we can't do that.
No, it's beautiful. Keep it.
We can't, Mike.
Keep it. It's still recording.
Listen to
They're
this.
missing this. And that's why we keep it. And that's why we keep it. Because it's beautiful. It's art.
Okay, yeah.
Our thing is we don't cut.
Okay.
Oh, that's it? It's not, there's no editing in this?
No editing.
Gotcha.
There is editing, but we don't.
We just fix the audio so you can hear things. We don't cut things. It's staying.
Okay, it's staying. It's staying. I mean, it has to.
Anyways.
Every time I looked at the computer, the wavelengths were getting louder and louder.
Anyways, my favorite animal is a monkey.
Okay.
Okay, sorry.
Like any type of monkey,
Just like monkeys.
any specific?
Nope, just
Because I could be specific about mine. Emperor penguin.
Yeah, but I like all monkeys. I don't discriminate.
Okay.
All monkeys are awesome. Chimpanzees, they're sick as fuck.
I mean,
They can like maul people though.
yeah.
Yeah, but
Do you like mauling
there's-
people, Michael?
Well, those are like gorillas, you know.
No. A chimpanzee has done that before.
Really?
Yeah, have you not
There
seen
was
those
like a
videos?
story about it.
Yeah.
Like some woman owned I think it was a chimpanzee, and it had like a breakdown one day, and it like ripped her face.
Yeah, it was at like a zoo, right?
No, I think she owned it.
Oh.
I think like it was her chimpanzee, and I think it was a chimpanzee. Sorry if I just
Yeah, I
like,
think you just like ruined Michael's say.
Yeah.
No,
I mean, you can choose a new animal. I mean,
No, I'm sticking with monkeys. I get told I have more 8 DNA than the average human.
Well, yeah. Stretch out your arms real quick. Look,
Whoa.
look at that.
Look at that wingspan.
He's got long, yeah. He's got long arms here. But anyway,
Welcome back.
to the Cue the Ramen podcast. I'm Simon,
And I'm Michael.
and here we have a very special guest. Why don't you introduce yourself and your nouners, of course. Nouner check.
Look at my pronouns.
Yeah.
Okay, my name is Laine. I use she/her pronouns, and I'm a music producer.
Yes. So that leads us into our first question here.
You didn't clap. You're gonna clap.
Oh yeah, let's do the clap. All right.
You clap it.
All right. Wait, this is gonna be on
On
three.
3, yes.
1, 2,
Beautiful.
boom. Look at that. Perfect.
Beautiful.
But yeah, Laine, what got you into art?
Just in general, or with
Yeah.
music? Oh gosh. Okay, I've been singing my entire life. My dad, growing up, I mean, he still plays guitar, but he played a lot of guitar. He was in a couple of bands when I was very, very young. So
Sweet.
yeah, it was really cool. Like I grew up with a lot of musical influence. So growing up, like he has a music room in our basement. So he would be like playing guitar, and we would like run around the room. And so he would also go to gigs like with his band, and like some of them are at bars, so obviously I couldn't go, but
Yeah.
some of them like I did go to as a kid, and I would just be like dancing, like kind of making a fool of myself at like 5 years old. But
Yeah.
I've always had that really strong influence, and I was really privileged with that. Like if there was an instrument that I wanted to try, I was able to get it.
Oh, nice.
At one point, my sister and I, like for some reason, my parents wanted to get us drums, like not a drum set, like just drums. So
Okay.
I got bongos. I don't know why.
That counts.
Yeah, I still have them in my house. And then
Oh,
my
that's
sister got a djembe drum. I think it's because we used drums in elementary school, like in music class. So we were like, let's get them. So like I had the bongos for a bit. I played violin for like a year. I played clarinet for 2 years. I've been singing my entire life.
Can you play the mandolin?
What's the mandolin?
Like the little like that's like a little guitar ukulele.
Isn't it 12 strings?
Yeah.
12.
Yeah.
I can barely handle 4 on a ukulele.
No, I know. I have a mandolin and I don't even know how to play it. Like I got it from my brother-in-law and I was like, I need to learn to play this. But
Yeah, so I grew up playing quite a few instruments, and I taught myself piano a little bit, not classically trained or anything. And I did choir in middle school. So I always had a lot of musical influences growing up from my dad, and also my sister's older and she was a singer as well. So
wow.
we would like sing a lot together, and at a certain point I like switched over to like producing music and really songwriting more so than instruments. And I still do use instruments in my music. It's just not like my main thing anymore.
Yeah.
But I've always been a very artsy kid with music and drawing and I mean literally just anything. Like I was just a very creative kid growing up.
Yeah, I do find that that a lot of people who are in art do like a lot of different aspects of it. Like not many of them really stick to one thing. Yeah.
Yeah.
And I think that's cool. I mean, I definitely wish I did more like drawing and that kind of like art because I've done a little bit of music and of course acting. But yeah, do you have any CDs from your dad's band or anything like that?
I don't personally. I think he does though. They didn't do a ton of recording and they didn't do originals. They did covers.
Cover band.
Yeah, so their band name was Wapatuli. And I can't remember. I think it's like a type of drink technically. I think it's like a jungle juice. It's like the actual definition of it.
Oh, that's a
But
perfect name.
Yeah, so their band name was Wapatuli, and they did covers of like 2000s and 2010s like pop songs. Like they did a lot of like Pink, a little bit of like
Wow.
I'm trying to think of like they would do like Maroon 5 covers. They were
That's
really good. They were
really-
actually really really good.
Yeah.
And so my dad played guitar in that. But yeah, so I think that they recorded a couple of things. I'm sure that my dad still either has them on our computer at home or I think maybe he has a CD, but
Yeah.
I've heard them before in my life. I think they're at my house, but the band disbanded. I think their lead singer became a wedding singer or something.
Oh, okay.
Apparently she makes like a ton of money
Moving up.
doing it. So yeah, so they kind of fell apart, but they were rocking for quite a few years and they were getting paid, not a ton, but like
Yeah.
they got to the point where they were getting paid for gigs.
Were they good?
They were really good, honestly.
Okay.
The two main singers were really, really good. And it was a solid like group of people. Like when they would have band practice in our basement and I would just be sitting there listening and they were just all really nice and they worked well together.
Yeah, no.
They worked well together.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like a lot of like when people say my dad was in a band, it's usually they do like hard rock and they do like some like. So I find that a little dad rock. I find it a little refreshing that they're doing like 2010 pop.
Yeah.
No,
Like, that's
yeah,
actually
it
kind of
was,
awesome.
It was really cool.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Route 5. Oh yeah. So that gets us to our next question. Jeez. How has the ability to produce your own music changed the way you make music?
It's changed a lot. I've written songs ever since I was little, and you know, as a kid, just like recording them on my phone, like playing whatever, literally just singing. So I was like that for a really long time, and then when I think it was when I was a freshman in high school, I met this producer, and I hadn't started like producing yet.
Yeah.
And so he would send over a couple of beats and we ended up making 2 songs together. So that kind of got me into it a little bit, like the concept of actually like recording on a song.
Yeah.
We ended up having like some creative differences, so we didn't work together anymore. And so then I didn't have a producer and I was like, well, now like I've got to either find like another producer or something. And the music that he was making, it was good, but it wasn't really what I wanted to make. It was like a different
more
genre.
style, and you were.
I found it hard to write to what he was like making.
Yeah.
So I was like, I had never even like thought of producing music or making it. It seemed so like impossible or like, you know, something that you have to have like years and years of experience.
Yeah, it's daunting.
Yeah, I was like, I don't know if I can do it. And So I started with Soundtrap, which is just like a website. It's like a free website. You can
Right,
use.
yeah.
So I started with that, just with like looped beats. I was not good at first. It took me like 2 years to get good. But then COVID hit and we were all stuck inside and
Yeah, that's when
But
I
it
started doing
couldn't
it
do
too,
anything.
yeah.
So that's when I got a launch pad actually at first for Christmas or something.
Oh, that's so.
And that came with the intro version of Ableton. So, and I don't even know why I got a launch pad. I'm not a fucking DJ. Like, I don't know. What,
Yeah, but
I don't.
like-
Sorry, I don't know why I asked for a launch pad.
It makes doing drums easier though.
It does.
No,
but I
DJ.
didn't. But I didn't know what I was doing, so I don't.
He's in a DJ man.
I could have been. That was my. I missed that.
Mr. Clogging.
Yeah. I didn't even really use the Launchpad. I just used Ableton. And then I sold the Launchpad to a friend, and then I bought a MIDI keyboard, which was
Yeah.
much more useful for my purposes. And yeah, I'm fully self-taught. It was all on like YouTube and just messing around.
Yeah.
I just think that was such like a great time to get into it because I had so much free time. Like I would log into my Zoom class, mute it, and then like go to Ableton
Yeah.
and just like, because what else is there to do?
Camera off. Volume.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
Just not doing anything. It didn't even really matter. So I think that was like the perfect time for me to teach myself
Mm-hmm.
how to make music. And it did take me probably like a year and a half or 2 years to really start making stuff that I liked and that I would share with people.
Yeah.
If you heard some of the shit that I made when I started, like no one is ever hearing that
Oh,
stuff.
I know.
Please.
Listen,
Wait till No More gets a hold of you.
Yeah, I feel like I never got past that point. I was like, I listened to like some of the beats that I made like at the beginning of COVID, and it's literally I feel like it's as simple as it gets, like boom boom,
Yeah.
boom boom, and I'm just like,
Yeah.
and then like I think the most time that I improved was like during your club, which we're gonna talk about, because I actually had like I feel like collaboration with others is like what actually really
Yeah.
helps, at least for me, because I'm just not really the best YouTube learner.
Yeah.
Like,
I feel like it either goes like one of two ways. Like some people are really good at like learning from other people and like watching them or just working on a song together. And some people cannot collaborate with other people until they get to a certain point where they feel like good in the talent, which
yeah,
I think I was kind of like that. Like I didn't want anyone to hear my stuff and I didn't want to work with anyone until I got to a certain point. But
move to that point.
I don't remember like when I officially like worked on, I would say probably it was like a year and a half in, but
Okay.
yeah, I would say it took me that long. And I never even really like made a full song in the first year and a half or 2 years. It was just like little 30-second snippets. I'd write some lyrics. It would be a loop. And I think that I was really just getting better at like creating a vocal chain for myself.
Oh, yeah.
Or like just learning how to structure a song. So I don't even really think I made a full song in the first 2 years that I produced music.
Yeah, I remember when you showed me your music, you were like, this is what I'm working on. And I knew you were singing in it, but you didn't tell me that you produced it until like,
Do you remember what that song was? I don't remember what I would have shown you.
I know there was a piano in it, and I know it sounded great. That's all. Yeah,
That narrows it down a lot.
yeah. It was a little while ago, but yeah. And then you're like, yeah, I produced this, and I was like, what the fuck? And then you're like, yeah, I actually have a club going on. We're actually meeting for the first time in a week, and I was like,
Was the first time that I met you during the music video?
yeah,
Okay.
yeah,
We were probably on the rooftop of that
yes,
parking deck when I showed you.
Yes, we were.
Yeah.
We were. Yeah, very nice parking deck. It was. I remember that. We're taking like senior pictures for our showcase class, and I was like, I know a parking deck.
I just remember the sunset was beautiful that day.
Yes.
It was like really, really nice.
I was like, dude, are you getting this? Like,
yeah.
I don't
I
think
it's
it's
in his music video.
Yeah, because
that
like
style.
against like we were next to like an all glass building too, and it was like
Was that the Dominion?
I think it was.
building?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, it was great. But yeah, I remember you showing me some of your stuff there, and I was like, and then EB, you know, with his rapping career, I was like, I got to get a part of this group.
Yeah.
But yeah, our next question here is, that's what we just asked. Yeah, so you were talking a little bit about Ableton. What about it appeals to you? Like, what makes it like the best DAW?
So I feel like I've gotten into arguments with people about like what their favorite DAW is. It's actually
Yeah.
I have Hinge, and on my Hinge profile, there was some prompt, and I put like Ableton like over everything else, and
Yeah.
guys will swipe up and they're like, FL is the best, and like it's
Yeah.
really funny to like beef with them on there. But I don't know. So the DAWs that I've used are like Soundtrap, which is like the very beginner one.
Yeah.
I mean, I recommend that to everybody to start. It's free. It's on. You don't even need to download anything.
Over GarageBand.
I love
Um,
GarageBand.
Yeah.
I never really used GarageBand growing up. I mean, I'll get into Logic because they're kind of the same. Like they're really similar.
Yeah, they are.
But
yeah.
I think, well, if you don't have a Mac, I don't think you can get GarageBand, right?
Yeah, no, I guess not. I mean,
Isn't it funny
they-
phone?
An Apple product.
Yeah,
Well,
go get an iPhone.
You have an app. Is that an app?
Yeah.
but it's
that's
the only
okay.
time they don't let third party like.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I never had a Mac. Like I have a Lenovo laptop.
Yeah.
So that wasn't like my first option or anything that I grew up on. So yeah, I've used Soundtrap, which I think is great for beginners before you want to like make a purchase.
Mm.
And then I went straight to Ableton, and it was purely because I got a Launchpad. Like I guess Novation has
Yeah.
they have like a deal or stuff. They're partnered with Ableton. Something.
Yeah, I was gonna say because I had like a mini launch pad that I got. I think it broke immediately or something, but I remember it came as an Ableton trial thing.
Yeah, I don't
And I
know if
was
they're
like-
partnered or the same company or
Yeah.
something. I don't really know, but it wasn't even like a choice that I made. I was just like, oh, it comes with the software. And
As well. Yeah.
yeah, I mean, there was also a period of time. So I had the intro version, which for those who don't know, you're limited to 8 tracks.
So what is DAW for?
Okay.
Let's act like I don't know.
Okay.
Like I fully know.
He knows.
Okay.
He knows.
absolutely.
So a DAW is a digital audio workspace. It's just a program that musicians can use, and you can put with most DAWs, you can put like unlimited tracks and like stack them on top of each other.
Yeah.
So with Ableton and most musicians, you're gonna have at least like 20 tracks, like backups or
Yeah.
bass, like you're gonna have a lot. So with Ableton Intro, which I think with a student discount, it's like $60, so it's not that much. But
A
with
month or a year?
I think you just
Like I just
buy it.
yeah, yes,
yeah.
yeah. Right, yeah.
Yeah, so it's not that much, and I think their student discount is 50% off, but you're limited to 8 tracks, and that's not a lot at all. So it was great for learning, like it was fine when I was just getting started,
Yeah.
but there's a certain point where you're gonna get better, and you need more tracks, and you need X, Y, and Z that it doesn't offer. So like what I was doing before I bought like the standard version was like I would record like 3 vocals or record guitar and piano, and then I would consolidate them and make them one track. So you've got to like mix that.
That's
shit.
what I thought you would do because I was
Yeah.
the only way you get around that is just stacking those.
Yeah,
tracks
exactly.
like
So
crazy.
you would turn like 2 tracks into one, and if in a month you listen back and you're like, oh, I wish I added more reverb to that piano, you're kind of fucked because you put them together. So that was my issue. So then at the time, my dad had a Mac computer in our basement, which had Logic on it. And because he was also trying to teach himself how to record as well.
Oh, nice.
So I think he just bought it. And so I was like, maybe I'll make the switch to Logic because we already have it. It's free because I don't have to pay for it. And it's unlimited tracks. So I was like, I'll jump to Logic for a bit. So I tried it, and I think it's really just like a layout thing for me. I just didn't like
Yeah.
it a ton. I think it kind of depends on like the type of music you make.
Yeah.
Like I know a lot of people who make like acoustic or like more live sounding music. I think it works well, but I tend to make music that has a lot of like weird glitchy stuff in it or like chops in it.
Yeah.
And I went back to Ableton. I was like, I'm just gonna buy the standard version of it because it's
Could-
just what.
yeah, it's the same amount or if not less.
Yeah, and I think I'm just a little biased because it's just what I started on and it's what I learned.
Yeah.
I know where everything is. I know all the shortcuts and stuff. And
I mean, I feel like that's how it is for everyone.
Yeah,
I mean,
it's-
it's.
yeah.
I mean, I do think that like Logic is better for like beginners because it's just it's a little more simplified. Like you go on a piano and there's a reverb, little scale thing you can do. I started on FL, which maybe wasn't the greatest idea to begin with because it's just. But now the menus make sense to me and I know what it is. So I
I
could.
felt
Yeah.
it freaks me out. Like I don't know if it's the layout. I'm just like I don't know what I'm looking at.
Yeah, well, that's why for a while I was like, I still like don't know what I'm doing here,
Yeah.
because you have like the default like plugins that they give you, and a lot of them are actually pretty good,
Yeah.
but like a lot of them are really complicated and have 90 knobs,
Yeah.
and like, do you want to turn up the wetness or the dryness? I'm like, at first I'm like, what does that even mean?
Yeah.
What am I doing?
Yeah.
And I mean, thank God, like the YouTubers have gotten better with music producing. I mean, a lot of them are just like, here's how you can make a song like Jeremy Zucker.
Yeah.
And they just like
Yeah.
literally take you through it. But yeah, I tried Ableton, and I think I felt a little bit similar to how I felt with FL, except okay, I'm gonna be honest, I didn't like the color scheme.
Well, you can change it.
I know, but
What are you talking
it made
about?
me feel like I was in like an early 2000s spy movie. With
You can change the background, and you can also change the track color.
I know, I messed around with the colors, and I was like, oh, I can't do this.
I think that's why I like it.
Yeah.
Because I can be like sometimes I'll make all of my vocal tracks like purple, and then I'll put them into like a purple folder.
Yeah.
And then so I like the fact that like I don't know, it helps me organize my tracks.
No, that makes sense.
Yeah.
I mean, you can attach like on FL, you have to like right click, do this, set a random color, and so
Yeah.
they make it like way better on Ableton. But like you said, if you start with something, you kind of like,
Yeah.
and FL Studios is a lifetime.
Hand me this. I don't know what the fuck I'm doing.
Was that the Ableton? No.
Yeah.
Okay, well, we'll put that on the screen for viewers. Well, actually,
Real.
no, zoom into Michael's phone. Actually, right there. Y'all got it. All right, perfect. Yeah. But yeah, no, FL has like the lifetime thing, lifetime free updates,
Yeah.
and I was like, that's fucking awesome.
Yeah.
And they added a part where you can go from a cloud and get like a bunch of like
Oh, yeah,
samples,
yeah.
and which is also kind of dangerous because then I'm like, oh, they sound so much better than what I can do, and then you're just
Yeah.
dragging samples out, and I'm like, this isn't really my music.
Yeah, I also I have a friend who like makes music for his job, and he gave me his Splice login.
What?
So
Serious?
I kind of just like use his credits for free, which is really nice. I don't abuse it. I don't abuse it.
I love Splice.
I don't abuse it. I don't use like 100 a month. I use maybe like 5 a month, honestly, but it's like a few of us that just share that account. So like I've gotten samples from like the Ableton library where you can like download them off the website, but I get a
Good.
yeah, I've gotten I think like a couple of drum tracks from there. It's been a while since I like looked on the website and downloaded new, because I get like everything from Splice, honestly.
Are you like buying the new updates, or are you like sticking with a version for
Like Ableton 12.
like does Ableton also have lifetime free updates, or
Honestly, I'm not sure. So I have Ableton 11, which is what like that was the newest one in like 2020 or 2021 when I
Yeah.
got it. There is Ableton 12. I want to say it just came out within like the last year or something.
It did. Yeah,
I-
that's what I was reading about.
Yeah. I have no idea if it's free or not for me to upgrade. Everyone, like, when we do, like, learn to produce sessions in the club and, like, I'm teaching people with Ableton, they have Ableton 12. And I'm like, actually, what the fuck am I looking at? Like, because it looks a little different. So I probably should upgrade just so I can, like, kind of get used to it. But also, like,
It is a paid upgrade.
how
Yeah.
how much it is.
It doesn't say.
it's probably like $100.
Yeah, and I'm like,
That's literally why I got FL.
Yeah, it's honestly kind of like the same functionality. Like, I already have everything that I feel like I would need.
Yeah.
In a DAW, I don't really know how much it changes. I know it changes the layout. I think maybe they add like a couple of plugins. or
Yeah,
something.
it's nothing like life changing. Like that's why I think a lot of people like will wait like a couple updates. I mean, it's not updating as much as FL because FL will
Yeah.
put out a new update like every 6 months. You know,
What a discount though for already having it.
well, what's the discount?
It doesn't say.
That's fine.
Wow,
You know,
Yeah.
automatically eligible for a discounted upgrade price.
I
mean,
think when I paid for it, like paid for standard, I think it would have costed me like 400, but I used a student discount, so I think it was like 200.
They also
what's $100
I think so. And the
Holy
suite
fuck.
version, this like standard is pretty good. Like it serves all of my needs, but there is a suite version that has like a ton of extra stuff, and that's like $800.
Oh my gosh. Oh yeah, those are like, aren't they called like what's it called, like Legacy Edition or something like that for like?
I don't even know.
Yeah, I don't.
It's so expensive. I was like, I'm not getting. If I like
Yeah.
produced for my job, then like maybe.
Exactly,
Yeah.
exactly. But like,
if you got paid for it, could write.
Yeah, exactly.
yeah, exactly. I still have like, not the first version of FL, but the second version. I think it's called Professional, and then there's like 2 more, and it's just added plugins, added effects,
Yeah.
added all that. So I mean, it's not really necessary, because this version allowed me to record things, and for some reason on the standard one for FL, you can't record anything, so you just have to.
Wait,
use
like you
your
can't.
library.
Wait, what? You
Yeah.
can't do like an audio in.
No, you had to get this version to do that.
What the heck? That's so weird.
I think it's because it's actually pretty cheap. Like I think it's like
Yeah.
$60.
And I feel like a lot of FL users are like beat makers.
Yeah.
In my experience, from like what I've seen, like a
That's
lot of
what
them
I've
don't
done.
even like record like vocals or anything.
Yeah, it's mostly because I can't figure out how to do a vocal chain. Like I've like downloaded preset ones,
Yeah.
but
I don't even think that I did a preset one. I think I looked them up and they just didn't work, because I would look up like female vocal chain Ableton, but I have like a deeper voice than like a lot of girls who sing, and I have like a lower register, so it didn't really work for me. So I think I just made mine from scratch, and I always tweak it. Like every single song that I put my vocal chain on, I tweak it. So it just like always is.
yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, I tried making my own, and then I would use the preset ones, and they would just always be so much better in ways that I wouldn't know how to get to that point. But they would always be like I don't even rap, but they would be like Fetty Wap, Fetty Wap Golden, and then I'd be like, and I'd put it in, and then I'd sound like Fetty Wap, and I'm like, but I'm not making anything like this. Like, what am I doing? Yeah, it was awesome.
It'll be mine.
I started recording just like impromptu raps to see what it would sound like, and I was like, this would be sick if I was making trap beats. But I don't know, the presets that they make are always just like a little off, and it's always that general voice. So if you're anything higher or lower, it just sounds
Yeah.
weird. But yeah, Michael, do you want to?
Yeah, well, so I was getting home from a bar last night at like 3 a.m. And I get to my front door, and Simon's just sitting there. Which, like, I don't know how he got it. I know. And he's like, Michael, please, I need help. And I'm like, yeah, Simon, I'm tired. I don't drink, so I was just at the bars, and I was
staring at me.
Yeah, I stood outside of a bar for an hour. It was miserable. And so I'm like, okay, come on, let's get you inside. And so we got up here.
Did you wait? You forgot to mention I was sobbing, and I had a blanket over me.
He was sobbing. I don't know where the blanket came from. It was like I was genuinely concerned. He tried to get me to carry him up the stairs, but I couldn't.
Right.
You wouldn't do it.
I'm crippled.
Yeah.
Thank you very much.
Of course. Yeah.
And so this happens every single time before we have a guest on our podcast. Simon just has this burning question.
It's dangerous.
It's very scary.
Like there was steam coming out of my ears when I was trying to sleep. I was like flip flopping on the cold side of my pillow. Like
We not huddled in like in that.
Oh.
It was like actually.
That's serious.
yeah, it was really fucking serious. Like I thought it was my last day on Earth.
Yeah, he was bawling his eyes out. It was scary.
Yeah, and I had this question on my mind. I was like, I have to ask it. And the question is like, if you were a Boy Scout, what badge would you want?
What badge?
Yeah.
Wait, I don't know the badges.
Well, I mean, I'm sure you could guess like what a badge you would want, right?
Oh gosh, I didn't even do like Girl Scouts growing up. What the fuck? Wait, I don't know.
Is this
Can we
picture?
look at a badge list for
Can
you?
you, yeah, can you look them up? Because I genuinely, like, I did not do Girl Scouts or anything growing up.
I didn't either. I would help you out.
How did you guys come up with this question?
We were just talking about like, what's a good one?
Yeah, we like to ask you a few questions, and that's the first thing that came to my mind.
Our mind.
Our mind, yeah.
Shared mind.
Yeah, of course. Michael is also very curious,
Yeah, it's been. Oh my gosh, that's a long ass list.
But we know you have the answer in your brain right now. You just want to look at like other options in case like you're forgetting something, right?
I feel like maybe, like, off the top of my head, I don't know what the actual badges are, but maybe I'll.
Oh, here you go.
Okay.
From A to Z, just close the ad.
Okay.
Maybe. Oh, man.
Wait, what the heck?
There's got to be like 1,000 of them.
There's
Oh, there are.
Or I used to be a Boy Scout.
You were?
Yeah. And then I dropped out. I was like,
You couldn't have just told me what
Yeah.
badges there
What
were.
the hell?
I couldn't tell you. I got like 4. That's the reason I dropped
Okay,
out.
there is an art one,
Ooh.
which
Excluding art.
Yeah, you can't do art. You can't
That's
do
the
it.
easy one.
okay. Wait, what the fuck is bugling?
Is that not a horn?
Like a
You just
trumpet.
the boog.
The boog?
The boog.
Yeah, explain what that is, Michael.
Thank you guys, and that's our time.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
I feel like maybe something that has to do with survival, like creating a fire, like keeping my troop,
Here's a fire.
keeping my troop alive overnight,
Awesome.
something like that, like keeping us all warm.
Well, I'm glad you say that because Michael has 2 sticks over there.
Oh,
And
True. You
Cool.
start a
we
fire.
got a wooden table.
You're really
Like-
quick.
Hey.
Set that on fire.
Hey, I made this tape.
Oh yeah.
Did you actually?
Yeah,
That's really
don't hurt my tape.
He's very talented.
That's really cool.
But yeah, you can show us how to start a fire.
I'll
later.
do that. This is a how-to video actually now.
Yeah. We'll put the video on there.
How to use Ableton and start fires.
We'll just be in the alleyway
That's
trying
the
to make a
caffeine.
fire.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
It's relevant.
Make a fire to the beat.
Oh, you record the fire sounds, put it in the background.
Use it as like a
phone.
snare.
Yeah, or that. I like it when people actually are creative with that kind of stuff.
I think that's cool too.
Yeah.
Using like random objects
Yeah.
and like pitching or like doing something to them. I think that that's really cool.
I think that's like, I feel like that's like something I would like to hone in on.
Mm-hmm.
Like like whenever I would drum on my desk and I would make drums out of it, I'd be like, damn, I'm so smart. Like, where did that come from?
I feel like that takes a lot of creativity though, because you've got to look around at your surroundings and be like, oh, I could use that as a kick.
Yeah. Well, what's
Can I use this as a sound? Like,
you probably could.
so like I don't know that I have that kind of brain, or it would take a lot of effort for me to like look at the stuff around me and be like, oh, I could use that and like pitch it up or like
Have you
add
done
this to
that?
that. Have I done that? I don't think so. I know like I think Evie has. I don't think I've done that before, but I do like to use like weird sounds and stuff. Like I really need to stop relying so much on samples, but
Yeah, that's the thing. They sound too good. I mean, I think it's like I had this debate with someone in that club, where they were like, it's not the same thing. Like if you play it, like say you have like a guitar plug-in and you're playing it on your keyboard or whatever,
yeah.
or your MIDI keyboard, and they're like, it's not the same thing as playing it in real life. And I feel like if you're that good, it could sound the same.
I think you just have to add the little imperfections to it.
Yeah.
To make it sound more like similar. I mean, I think I do agree. I mean, I found loops of like guitar and stuff, and I think as long as you make it sound not like a loop or just not artificial, like if you are going to be using a keyboard for guitar, or whatever, just making it sound a little bit more real.
Because I mean, I feel like the thing that I really like about DAWs is that they let you not have to learn so many instruments or not to have them. I mean, drums is a big one because like
you can't have the drum set.
you can't have a drum set basically anywhere you go. So
That's not true. We brought a drum set into
That's true. You should have seen we had a band in here.
an apartment
I'm
house show, a party show.
Yeah.
Thank you.
I'm surprised the neighbors didn't care because it got pretty loud at one point.
Yeah.
Which we'll have a reel coming of that soon.
In that episode eventually.
Yes. Let's go to our next question here. Where's it? Oh yeah. So where do you start when you produce a song?
It kind of depends. Sometimes like if I haven't made a song in a while and I'm like, I should really get on Ableton and like just try to push myself to do something.
Yeah.
I actually do really like Splice for brainstorming.
Oh.
Sometimes I can find a really cool sample and I'm like an idea pops in my head and I'm like, oh my gosh, download, like put that in here, chop it up. I would say most of the time I'll get like a random idea in the middle of the day when I don't have time to sit down, to like open up Ableton. So when I have random ideas of either like a melody or lyrics or anything like that, I'll usually, honestly, I whip out Snapchat and I like take a voice recording of it and then I save it for later because like during the days, like I'm too busy. I don't have time to like sit down and like make it.
Yeah.
So I'll like do a voice recording to the best of my ability about like what the idea is and I just hope that I like remember it later.
Yeah.
Right on my hand.
But then you can't remember like the cadence of it or like.
See, luckily I just write the like poems and stuff and not
Right.
singing, so it's just easily to fix.
Why on the hand? Why not on the arm?
You got more errors.
Forget
Use your
about it.
hands.
I know, and I'm a germaphobe, so I wash my hands a lot. It's
Yeah.
actually smart.
Yeah.
You're just gonna see the lines written down my arm.
Just be like, Michael, are you okay?
You're tatted.
I'm fine. That's okay. They're just words from a song. I'm delighted. Words from a song. It's a book, Catcher.
So you start with basically singing and like lyrics before you
I
write
think
any-
for the most part, I think because that's the thing that I do the most is like singing and writing songs. Again, I'm not really an instrumentalist. Like I can play ukulele and like I use it on some songs, but it's not the like medium of music that I am like the most creative with, I guess. Like
Yeah,
using instruments is more of like a supporting thing for my songwriting or my singing. So I would say I'm most creative and I have most of my ideas with lyrics or melodies. So it's either I start with one of those and then find like a sample in the same key or like just mess around there, or I'll just go straight to Splice and just look at, you know, what new samples have dropped that week. And
Oh yeah, they're fired sometimes. They're so fired.
yeah, they yeah, I especially like the resampled stuff. Like if it's like an old-timey sample and they've like resampled it or like chopped it up. I do like the R&B packs that they have, the soul packs. There was a point in time where I was making some like house music-ish.
Oh, that's
So like they didn't really stick with me too much, but like yeah, I would say those are the packs that like I mostly look at. And I would say most of the time like I have inspiration to actually write when stuff is going on in my life. Like if everything's going
So fucking
fine,
around, time to write music.
yeah, if everything's fine in my life and like I'm having a good time, I'm usually not super drawn to like make music.
Yeah.
But if like for the past 2 months, I honestly haven't really made anything new because I've been so busy and it was just like chilling.
Yeah.
And then like a little situationship that I had ended and I was like really salty about it. And that was the one thing where I was like getting back on Ableton and like I made something that I'm really proud of. It's not finished yet, but it's I think one of my like technically better songs in terms of like my skills and like all that stuff. But I would say like when shit's going on in my life or I'm dealing with the situation, I would say that's when I'm like actually inspired. So it's like if I'm in misery, then maybe I'm more creative.
Yeah.
But then like if everything's fine, then I'm not making music. So it's like I kind of want stuff to be
Yeah,
good.
low key.
Yeah.
That's what we've talked about a lot, about how like art in general is just such a fantastic outlet for like when shit sucks.
Yeah.
Like
I have a hard time writing when good stuff is happening because I'm nervous about. Yeah. It's just like I'm having a
Love
ton
my
of
friends. Love my.
the sky is so blue.
Yeah.
It's great. Yeah.
Yeah, like last year was one hell of a year. Oh, and for me, and like I got into poetry last year. I ended up writing 33 poems last year. And
You
I
wrote
ha-
33?
and I've written 2 since this year started. Which
Yeah.
is like, hey,
I guess that's good.
yeah, it's better that yeah, last year was a year, that's for sure.
Yeah, I feel like whenever you see like a big breakup from like an artist, we're like,
You know
we're
that
getting a
album's gonna be
full
fire.
album. Yes, we're like 12 to
Yeah.
15 songs. Let's fucking go.
Yeah.
Like I literally remember thinking that way about like this one artist. Her name is Chelsea Cutler, and she broke up with her girlfriend. And I was like, that's so sad. Fuck, that album's gonna be so good. And like it was funny because
And you got to read between the lines
yeah,
of like the T.
well, she literally like told us. Like she was like, I have my album coming up, but I had a breakup, so now I have this EP coming out before the album, so I can rant about it basically. And it was like 4 or 5 songs, and I liked 3 of them, so that's pretty good in my book.
Yeah.
But yeah, I mean,
5%.
yeah. So I mean, I guess that's cool to think that like when you're going through some bad shit, that you can be like channeling that creatively into something.
Yeah.
Makes those bad moments seem a little better.
Yeah.
Or I don't know, not useful, but like
You can make something of it.
yeah.
Yeah, I would say like one of my favorite songs that I've ever made. It's not out yet. I keep getting bullied to release it by my friends. And no, I should. I really should. I've been sitting on it for like a year and a half.
We'll just, when we post this, we'll go, and Laine's releasing a new song.
Well, actually, we're not gonna stop the episode until you release it.
Yeah, actually, you're stuck here forever.
Gotta pull out CD Baby right now and upload that. But like one of my favorite songs ever that I've ever made, because like there's just so much emotion went into it, and I was so angry at the time. I had been like talking to a girl in high school, and then she had like a really homophobic family, so it just like she would not date me. Like she was so scared to get like caught. And so I was like, I mean, that's understandable, so whatever. But then she would keep like reaching out to me and like kind of keep me on a string, and then we wouldn't talk for 6 months, and then she'd be like, hey, I've been thinking about you a lot. Like,
Oh my
so it was just back and forth and back and forth. And then there was like one time where she reached out after many months of us not talking, and I was just so pissed off because I was like, can you just let me heal?
Yeah.
Like, can you let me move on, please?
Go on.
And yeah, and it was it was bad. So I was really, really upset, and I was pissed. I was like, why can't she just leave me alone? Like, I don't know. So I sat down in my basement at my house, and actually that may have been the song that I showed you on the rooftop.
Oh wow.
Maybe. But I made like probably to this day like the best song that I've ever made, just because like so much emotion went into it, and it's like I think you can hear it like during the chorus. There's like bass synth, there's regular synth, there's guitar, like it's stacked.
Yeah,
and like I really wanted to like the emotions that I was going through, the feelings, like I wanted the music to sound like that. So that's it. I just felt like my head was so cluttered, and like I wanted the song to sound like that.
Yeah. I think you were like mid producing it when you showed me. So I don't know if I heard like the chorus part. But it's funny you say that, because there's this like one song that I listened to where he has like the same thing where he's like, there's so much frustration, so and all this going on in my head. So at the end of the song, it's like, oh.
Yeah.
And I just love it when you can like, you know, channel what's going on in your head like physically into a song. I think that's like one of the coolest parts of like actually learning to produce, because you can like, because that's why I wanted to ask you that question basically, because I know a lot of people when they make music, they're like, well, it's not exactly what I wanted to do with it, but like it's not like they're me, you know, they don't know exactly what's in my brain.
Yeah.
And like working with a producer to that level, I feel like, I don't know, I'd be like a little hesitant to be like, can we just tweak it a little more? I'm sorry, Ed. I know I said this to you yesterday, but
Yeah, I think like there are some people who have really good relationships with their producers, and it's almost like they like share the same brain, because like you can really channel in like how that artist is feeling, or like you can be like, hey, I want this song to sound like da 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 da, and like the producer just knows exactly how the artist wants it to sound. But I do agree, like that is one of the reasons why I learned how to produce, because the producer that I was working with before that, it just wasn't really the music that I wanted to make. Like he wasn't giving me
trap.
No, I can show it to you after, but like it's not, I don't know. He also like didn't give me any creative freedom. He was basically like, this is my song and you're just singing on it. Like he didn't let me write any lyrics, any like melody. So the lyrics weren't even mine.
So he's just controlling.
Amazing.
You just know how it's
Basically, yeah. And I mean, we had other beef as well. Like, but yeah, that was like one of the main reasons, because I was like, no one's gonna do it better than myself for like what I'm going through. So
yeah. And I mean, if you have so much free time coming up like COVID, I mean, why not use it to learn a valuable skill? I mean, you can even like use it for a job. Yeah, do people's, which that's like a later question. So yeah, we'll get there. But yeah, I just think it's like it allows you to do so much more stuff. And I remember I was telling my older brother, because he does everything under the sun. Like he loves trying out every different kind of Matthew. He's the old one.
Old one, Afghanistan.
The Unk, yes. He's the Unk.
Afghanistan,
Iraq.
Yeah,
no, yeah. And he was like, I told him I was producing music, and he was like, yeah, I'm never going to do that. That's like way too much work. And I was like, I mean, that's kind of fair. Like once you get into it, you're like, holy shit.
Yeah.
There's mastering, there's mixing, there's...
I don't even really know how to master, to be honest.
Yeah.
I'm like, I'll let someone else do that.
Exactly. I mean, I like to think that when I adjust the levels, I'm mastering it. So I'm just like,
as long as it sounds good at the end of the day, it doesn't even matter.
Do you think... Okay, here's a cool question for you. Do you think producing without headphones is like a bad idea?
I think so. What I tend to do is like I have like studio monitors in my apartment. Like I have 2 big speakers.
Oh, nice.
I feel like when I'm trying to just be creative and I'm like coming up with an idea or coming up with a concept, I'll either play the audio out of my laptop or I'll put in the speakers, because that's how like I want to feel the bass. I want to feel the emotion. So I think it's fine to start producing if you're just using like your laptop audio or speakers. But at a certain point, you need to put on the headphones. You've got to.
It sounds a lot different.
It's gonna sound so different.
Yeah, that's what I did when I was first making beats. Is I wouldn't wear headphones, and then I'd wear headphones and it'd be like,
Yes.
and I was like, oh,
That sounds like ass.
This is ass. Yeah, it was like literally night and day, because you really can't gauge the levels of like anything, and especially if you're putting stuff on the left and the right. I mean,
Oh yeah, of course.
got on one side of the laptop or the other side.
Yeah.
It doesn't work.
Yeah. And you got to do like speaker tests. Like you got to test it in your car speakers. You got to test it on earbuds. Like once the song is done, because like
that's like the part that I hate is the car speakers, because I like I remember when I was first doing it, I was telling my friends, I was like, yo, guys, I might be onto something here. I might be a prodigy. And then I'd be like, and the only time they listened to it is when we were like all in a car. Yeah. So I put it on and it would be like,
Yeah, and like the bass is all like modeled.
yeah. And I was like, I promise guys, it sounds way better with headphones. It sounds way better anywhere else but this car.
Yeah.
So yeah, never doing that again until I really can figure that out.
Yeah.
Yeah, Michael, do you
Yeah, so Simon promised me. He said, "Yeah, the only way this will happen is if Lane's gonna play something for you on the guitar."
I don't even play the guitar.
So you just really lied to
I
us.
honestly thought you played guitar.
I play ukulele. I have a guitar and I've been trying to learn, but my hands are like pretty small. And so I feel like I need like a smaller guitar to be able to like actually play the chords.
Damn, Michael, do you have a smaller guitar?
No, that is.
Well, I can technically play it because like the 4 strings on ukulele are the same as like the first 4 strings on guitar. So I can just ignore the last 2 strings. And
Yes.
I don't know. I can play like a couple of chords maybe.
okay, I only used the last 2.
That's perfect.
Yeah, that was awesome. The audience would love to hear it.
Yeah.
I don't have like a let me just fiddle around for a second. Oh my god, this is
So-
huge.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
Do you need do you want to pick? Do it with fingers.
No, I can just use my hands. Maybe I should take out my bracelet.
Use it as an instrument.
Yeah.
That is something that I like want to learn on guitar is learning how to like drum with my fingers while playing.
Well, because I learned how to do when I was learning the bass, I could do the like the smack thing.
Is it right here?
Yeah, you see.
Oh yeah.
I could not get it off with one hand.
Where the fuck is it? Oh, it's right here. Sorry if I'm like scratching your.
No.
Yeah. There's like.
I know it's
That's
like
the
so.
ball.
For the viewers at home, Simon is struggling to get a bracelet off.
Yeah, it's true. Okay, I'm gonna look at it. Ready?
He's
There it is.
glaring at it. He says it. He grabs the clasp. He's pressing. He's failing.
Great commentary.
Some of it's coming out. Yeah,
He's slowly pulling it out.
Oh,
There we
and
go. Okay, there
oh,
we
I
go.
did it. This is actually really cool.
third time's a charm.
Yeah.
Wow.
Let's see.
Now Laine will play Victor.
Okay.
It's tuned. I tuned it beforehand.
Oh my gosh, this is so weird. Yeah, I really can't play guitar. Like
That sounds
it's just the strings there. Those are the same as like ukulele, as long as you ignore these 2. And I really did try to teach myself guitar. Like my dad has been playing for like 40 years or like 45 years, so he's good. And he's tried to teach me, and it just like never really stuck with me. But I really want to learn. I really want to learn electric guitar. But
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Electric guitar.
Electric
sitting
guitar.
on-
Yeah.
Yeah. Their electric guitar is actually easier to learn. Which is what I didn't know this time. He was like, yeah, because it's the strings are just like it's with nylon, so they're like much more stretchable and like a classic guitar. That's what I have. Is basically like an electric guitar, but it's acoustic, and it's so much easier to finger pick stuff, and like the strings are separated more, so you're not fat fingering as much. Yeah, I love the sound of classical guitars.
Yeah, because I've been trying to teach myself the guitar, the bass, and relearn the saxophone.
Wait, do that again. I think we learned the same thing.
wait, what do you mean?
That's like one of the songs I learned when I was first learning.
I was playing like one of my songs.
Really?
I mean, the chords are probably the same.
Well, it was like the finger picking too. It was like
Oh yeah. I don't know. I just kind of do that like randomly.
Okay, wow.
But yeah, I mean, like before I learned how to produce, I had a ukulele, and most of my songs I wrote on ukulele. And I had one. The chords were like very basic, and it's in a different key, like on here, but it was
there.
oh my gosh, it's like you see how I'm struggling.
Yes,
here?
it's a different, way different guitar.
I know. I can't even tell like. Yeah, I don't think that's right. It's weird because like what is this called? The neck.
The neck.
Yeah.
Is a lot smaller on ukulele, so like playing the notes, like my fingers are just.
Plus frets too, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, do you know Riptide?
No. I
No.
probably did know it in middle school.
I'm pretty sure it's like EAC or something like that. Like that's why
I don't even know like notes, honestly.
that's the best thing I know on guitar is just basically the chords and
Yeah.
playing something though. I just I don't know because whenever I look up a song that I like and I want to record, they have a bar chord or something like that.
Oh yeah, I won't do those.
And
I'm like,
yeah,
I'm good.
I mean, what's his name? Rain's first name.
Jordan.
Jordan said he would teach me how to do
Wait.
a cheated way.
Jordan Rain.
You know,
I think he's
He's a musician.
Yeah.
He's got a band.
Yeah.
Rain. Rain Rocks. But he's moving it to Jordan Rain. Yeah.
I know.
He was on here because
It's that band that was here.
yeah, I did improv with Jordan and then his bassist.
Yeah.
Maddox I used to work with and I'm friends with, so yeah.
Yeah, and
You also don't have to keep holding that.
I'm sorry that I couldn't play.
no, it's okay. You played some great.
Simon lied to me. Hey, my feelings are hurt.
If you had a ukulele, I would do a lot more with
I
that.
don't have a ukulele.
I do have one.
No, he doesn't.
I'd have to run to my apartment though. Guys, hold on a sec.
Yeah.
Give Simon 10 minutes.
Yeah.
Yeah, I
Let's
feel
sit
like
here for 10 minutes in silence and then you can hear me.
yeah, you can just stare at that flag over there. Yeah, no, I feel like it's like a toy ukulele because I've never had to tune it. Dad was like, are ukuleles just better when it comes to tuning or something?
Wait, what do you mean better?
Like, do they stay in tune longer than
Um,
regular guitars?
I'm not sure, honestly. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe. But anyway,
It also depends on the strings, like the material of the strings.
yeah, I mean, these things felt like they were made of plastic. But it sounds like
I'm on, right?
Yeah, these are copper, and I have to replace them. I haven't replaced them in a while, and I need to.
if you go to that guitar store, that's where I got mine done.
I'll just do it myself.
Yeah, the classical ones are hard because you got to wrap them around. You got to stick them to this hole.
Yeah,
wrap them up.
A lot easier for this.
Yeah.
Um,
But yeah, Laine. So you mentioned a little bit earlier that you dabbled in drawing. What other aspects of art have you explored?
don't worry, we won't make you draw.
I was gonna say, so
No, draw us a picture and put
growing
it on the
up, I was that bitch in class that would draw eyes. Like that was like the only thing that I would draw. And I'm not good at drawing. I never have been good at drawing. I think growing up, I was just trying to find like what I was good at. And the things like my sister growing up, because she was a few years older, she was really good at drawing and she was really good at painting. And I was like, she was like the person that I looked up to. So I was like, I'm gonna do that too.
Yeah.
And it just wasn't for me. Like I just never was good at it. I never stuck with it. So it took me a while to like really find stuff other than music that like, you know, one, I was good at, and two, I really enjoyed doing.
Right. Yeah.
So I want to say like I technically started it in high school, but I really started doing it in like sophomore year of college. So just like 2 years ago, is like embroidering like clothes and stuff.
Yes.
So
The sweatshirt you sewed was sick.
yeah,
Yeah.
I'll get to sewing in a second, but
Ooh.
I started with here.
Did you make the whole thing?
I took 3 different sweatshirts and I cut them up and then
Oh, that is so sweet.
yeah, I sewed them together.
Actually good VCU merch.
I know, literally. But no, I started with embroidery first, and I was just like taking like the pockets on the back of jeans and like embroidering a flower on it or like just stuff like that. And I have gotten pretty good at it. I would say I'm still like intermediate. Like there are people who make crazy like art with them, and it's really cool. But that's something that I've like an actual art form that I found that like I'm good at, and I really enjoyed doing it. And I can do it for like hours and hours. Like it's such a mindless thing, and I can like watch a show while I'm doing it. So that's also something like when I have free time and I want to do something, it's either like producing, embroidering, or sewing now, which I just started sewing. Like I'm very beginner at it, but there's this Instagram, or there are multiple Instagram pages that they'll make these like hoodies that are, you know, they cut them up and then they sew them back together. And I was like, they sell them for like $150. I was like, I'm not spending that much.
Yeah.
So I was like, I can do it, maybe. So I took these 3 sweatshirts that I didn't care about, like in case I messed it up. And one of them is a VCU sweatshirt. And I just kind of, yeah.
It looks great. It looks great, honestly.
It probably took like 10 hours total.
Jeez.
Like genuinely took so long. I don't know.
Nice sewing machine.
I did. So I had my mom's old one from, it was like 25 years old. And it kept like getting stuck and it just like wasn't running how it should. So we got rid of that one and I got a new one. So the one that I got, it's like $180, which isn't that bad for something.
Yeah, that's pretty good for a sewing machine. Yeah.
You can also find used ones pretty cheap.
Yeah, I didn't want to go for a used one because like if I had issues with it, then like
And then you're fine.
Yeah.
I think this one has a warranty on it technically.
Yeah, so I mean,
Better.
Yeah, I mean that's the thing because those sewing machines are like it's like a trade if you know how to fix them.
Yeah.
Yeah.
As we have one guy in VCU that fixes all of our sewing machines, and he gets paid bank because he's pretty much the only one who knows how to do it.
We also have older ones too,
Yeah.
and like the parts they
Some of them,
stop
yeah,
making.
exactly.
That was my issue with my old one, was like I wanted to order extra like bobbins and whatever, and like my mom got the machine through Sears, which Sears isn't around
Sears has
anymore.
been gone for ages.
So you
What?
can't like
This
Yeah.
is news to me.
Sears has been gone for maybe 5
like a
years.
while.
This was pre-COVID.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah.
I mean,
So
damn.
like in the manual that came with the old machine, it was like call this number 24/7 to order parts, and I'm like, well, y'all aren't around anymore, so I can't actually do that. And
Yeah.
it was hard to even find like online information or like instructions for that machine because it was so old, and like it wasn't a super popular brand. So I'm really happy with my new one. It's running great. And
Yeah.
so that's been a new art form for me as well. And I've also like I've been having some issues with my throat recently. Like I've had to like go to doctors and stuff. So at some points singing is kind of hard for me because like it'll hurt.
Yeah.
So I've found myself like the past 2 months, like sometimes instead of like in the past when I would produce, now I'm like, actually I'm gonna sew because I like my voice isn't feeling great today or whatever. So it's kind of split. And honestly, I think that like sewing and embroidery takes a little bit less creativity because it's more mindless. And I like the fact that with sewing and embroidery, once you're done with it, you can wear it and people can see that art form. If you're a painter, like you can paint a painting and put it up in your apartment, but like people that come to your apartment are gonna see it. But it's like I've had so many people be like, oh my gosh, like where'd you get that? And I'm like, well, I made it. So.
Yeah, that's so cool,
Yeah.
and that's what I really like about what's the name of it? The crocheting.
Oh yeah.
Mhm.
Like crocheting, like I find it like every time someone's like, "Oh yeah, I made this," and I'm like,
Yeah.
"You made your whole outfit today."
Yeah.
Like, and there's someone at my work who she was like on her iPad too much or something, and she was like, "I gotta get off the iPad, so I gotta start a new hobby." And she was like, "I started picking up crocheting," and like, I was like in a show at that time, so I was like working there periodically, like, and then I came in like at the end of the semester, and like when she was first picking it up, she was doing like hats. But then I saw her and she was wearing like a whole like complicated fucking sweater, and I was like, "What the fuck?"
I don't think I could do that. I don't think that my mind works in that way. Because you have to like know how many like rows you've done and like
And then if you get miscount, then you have to undo like
Yeah.
X amount.
I don't
Yeah.
think that my brain works that way. So
Yeah,
my mom crochets though.
I hear it's like easier than you would think. Like I think you can get more done than sewing. Like
Really?
by a while up. Like you can make like a whole hat in like 3 hours or something like that. Like it's just because it's like what is it? I don't know. It's just thicker, so it just takes up more space.
Yeah.
And so I mean that's what I kind of like about that, because I mean I could see the progress like in real time basically.
Yeah.
But that's cool. That's cool. I mean, it's cool that you're still picking up new things.
Yeah.
Oh, you have art.
I did not expect to pick up sewing at all. Like I took home ec in middle school, and we had a sewing unit, and I remember 2 things that I like made. I mean, I learned the basics of like threading a machine and stuff, but I made a pillowcase, which is literally just a square, so like that's pretty easy.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then I actually made a string bag, which was pretty impressive for 12-year-old me.
Yeah, that's great.
But we made string bags, and I think I still have it to this day. But after that, I didn't continue sewing, even though there was a sewing machine in my house. So I literally never thought that I would pick it back up. But I kept seeing these people who were making like these sweatshirts and stuff, and I was like, that's so cool. And I was like,
cool.
I don't feel like I need to spend $200 to make this. Like, and it's really good for altering clothes too. Like I have to alter like a lot of pants and stuff because they're too long, or taking in like a tank top because it's a little too big. So it's very handy as well. But now all of my friends are like, can you fix this for me? And I'm like,
Hey, make it a business.
like I want to, but
I'm busy. Sorry.
yeah, I'm like, if everyone's gonna ask me to do it, then like I kind of have to start charging money because it's gonna take time.
And
Materials.
yeah, and
Yeah.
we had to take a sewing class for
Oh.
theater majors. I loved it.
I mean, I would have loved it if they didn't get me stuck with the broken sewing machine, and they never told me.
Yeah.
It was stuck in the highest setting. It was actually.
It was like super fun. It was for something. Oh
And
my god.
I would show my teacher, and she'd be like, "You fucking idiot."
Wait, I think that's such an easy fix. You just have to take the top of like the foot presser off, and there's like a knob that you can turn to make it like not as sensitive or more sensitive.
Tell her that. She's because it was.
She got fired.
I know, and I'm
Yeah.
glad.
Oh, okay.
And I'm
She
glad.
got fired. Cool.
Yeah, she was really mean. But yeah, I had the broken one, and I remember I was making a tote bag for my final.
Yep.
And I was like, and I finally got a real, like an actual working one. And I was like, this is so much easier. I thought it was so bad.
Yeah.
Because people would be like, I just made this for class. And I would have to stay after class every day because she did not feel bad for me at all. She was just like, son, you're going to get it right. Or I guess you won't pass the
Yeah,
class.
zeros. You'll fail.
Yeah. Like I remember she emailed me like a couple weeks after our final. This was like past grades.
Yeah.
And she was like, hey Simon, you never showed me your final. What's up? And I was like, actually I stayed after class for 2 hours working on it with you, and I showed you. And she was like, and luckily she was like, oh, okay. I trust you, you know. Now I thought if she was gonna say Simon, I don't have it or something like that, I was gonna lose my mind because I was like, I don't think anything gets me more frustrated than working on.
Unless you're not being organized.
Yeah.
Forgetting your final.
Several classes she filled up. Like we come to class and she would just talk about like her experience.
She complained a lot.
She complained. Yeah, she would just rant, and then she'd be like, okay. So thanks for coming to class today, y'all.
It's like a therapy session for her.
She'd bring
all of
her
us
dogs
we would just be like, we'd all be sitting around this small ass table, like something like this, maybe like twice the size of this, and we'd just be like, and she'd be like, yeah, and then the people in the industry, they don't like me, and you gotta realize that the people who are making your costumes, you know, they're very important. They're not just background characters. And I was just like,
No, she's a JMU.
oh really?
Yeah.
Yeah. But it was the same rant twice in a row, and I think that was
Multiple times in a row.
yeah.
I think I heard the same rants a year before you.
Oh, for sure. No, yeah.
And then they
Each
just,
class
like,
though, it's
cycle.
like at least twice she had to tell it. Beginning of the semester, end of the semester, just so you didn't forget about it. You know,
Yeah.
because this is a chance.
Yeah. And then the next thing, we talk about this a lot, but like, what does our music mean to you personally?
Oh gosh, it means a lot. Like, do you mean like producing music or just in general?
Just in general, music. Because like for like both of us, like I said earlier, it's kind of like an outlet for releasing like when shit sucks, or like personally for me, it helps theater in general built a community for me that I didn't know I needed. And like I found a bunch of new friends, and I've been able to work through a bunch of shit that like fucking sucks.
Yeah.
So like
I honestly, like, I don't say this to be like morbid, but like I don't know that I would want to live if music didn't exist.
Yeah.
If I'm being completely honest.
that's our take on theater.
It's literally that's honestly the mindset you kind of need to do it.
Yeah.
I know.
It has helped me in so many ways. And I'm talking about like listening and like making music.
Oh, yeah.
I have so many playlists on Spotify depending on my mood. Like, I'm not someone who really deletes playlists. I was actually just talking to someone about this last night because we were like looking at our Spotify playlist, and I was like, I have a lot. Like, I have ones from like 4 years ago, and like depending on like what songs are on that, like it kind of takes me back to that moment, like that kind of thing. Like, I feel like it can amplify my mood a lot. I feel like during the winter months when it's really cold and dark, I try not to listen to a ton of sad music. Like, I try to, like, I literally have
It's a struggle.
I have like a house music playlist just to like, because I just like, I don't like the winter. It makes me like sad, and like I just don't like it. I like to be outside. I like when it's good weather. So in order to like keep my spirits up, like I try to listen to more upbeat music. But yeah, I mean, literally like in my worst moments, I always feel like there's a song that like I feel like maybe someone like knows how I feel, or you know, it's just like that empathy. And even like making music, like it can be really therapeutic depending on like what you're going through. Like 2 summers ago, I was in like a pretty traumatic accident. I don't know if you like have seen it on my story, but like I was hit by a car when I was crossing the street. So 2 summers ago.
That's what
Yeah, it well, I mean, I got lucky. Like I didn't break any bones or anything, but I did have physical therapy for like 10 weeks after that. Yeah. That's the Richmond experience.
The Richmond experience.
Yeah.
I was in a car crash in Baltimore. We were going up to New York for spring break, and things happened, and I got impact-induced scoliosis, 2 knots about the size of my fist on my lower back, and I've been in physical therapy since August.
Yeah.
Yeah.
it sucks. But yeah, like when I went through that, obviously there's like the physical toll and like going through all that, but like mentally,
Were you walking across the street or? Oh, okay.
yeah, I had like the walking signal and like this person just like hit me.
Same.
But so like the physical aspect was obviously awful, but I honestly feel like the mental was worse. Like I was
Oh
having,
yeah.
I was having like nightmares every night. I had to get evaluated for like PTSD, OCD, like
Yeah.
I had to keep getting evaluated. Like I was having like flashbacks. I was having like a lot of like anger about it because I was like, why did this happen to me?
Yep.
And then there have also been students at VC who have been killed because they've been hit. So I was like, why did I survive and they didn't? Like, did I do something for that? Like, I had all these like really weird like existential questions, and like I was just not having a good summer. Like I was always anxious. Like it was bad. But one of the only things that like really got me out of it was making music. And I typically like 95% of the time I write music about like the people that I talk to or exes or whatever. But
So we'll get a song about us, right?
Right after this.
Immediately after.
The worst fucking podcast I've heard in my life. You can use that if you want.
that's gonna be the hook. But so like sometimes if I'm like really going through something, I'll write about like life in general. So like I wrote a song specifically like maybe like a month after that accident, and it was just about like I was trying to find a job, so I like barely had any money. I was like basically what is that called when you like are afraid to leave your house?
Oh.
Do you know that?
Yeah.
It's not hermit.
I mean kind of, but there's like a word for it.
Yeah.
Stockholm? No.
It's not stock.
That's
That's
completely different.
not Stockholm.
There's hole in the name.
It's not, I almost said hypochondriac, but that's like
That's different.
Yeah.
Did you have the problem where like if you got in cars, it was bad?
yeah, I was afraid to drive because I was like, what if I accidentally hit somebody?
Yeah.
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 Wait, what is that? You know what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
What's that called?
Hey Google.
Yeah, actually, I know I've heard it. I definitely have heard it. Just, yeah, ask Siri.
I just Googled it.
Oh, okay.
Agoraphobia?
Yes.
Agoraphobia.
I kind of became agoraphobic, honestly. Like, I was too afraid to leave the house, either to walk or to drive anywhere. Because driving, I was like, I'm going to get into an accident, or like
Yeah.
a student's going to cross the street and I'm going to hit them. Or I was like, if I walk, like, and I still have honestly trouble like crossing the street to this day. But I mean, it's better now. Like, I literally had to avoid the intersection for like a couple of months. Like, I would not cross that
That's
intersection.
fair, yeah. It wasn't the big one over here by Rite Aid, right?
Broaden.
Am I like
It
running in the
was-
right
it was,
direction?
Let's say that way.
It was Belvedere, Maine.
Oh,
Oh,
yeah.
yeah. Oh, yeah.
That was
yeah.
I mean, the Belvedere corridor is just like really bad.
Velveteer's just bad in general.
Yeah. But I would say like really the only thing that like really got me through was one, I got a job, so that actually like forced me to get out of the apartment, and I made some friends at my work. And that was the first summer that I was staying in Richmond. So a lot of people went home that summer, like when I was a sophomore. So there weren't even that many people in Richmond. Like all my friends in my business
Your support
fraternity.
group.
Yeah, so I was just like, I don't know what to do. Like, I don't have a job. None of my friends are here. And so getting a job really helped. And then I was just writing a lot of music. And so I wrote a song about like not having that much money, like staying inside a ton, and just like, yeah, that's probably one of the only songs that I've ever written that like wasn't about a relationship. But
Yeah.
I think like music really helped. Like I still have my playlists from that point in time. Like I make a new playlist like every month or every 2 months. So like I'll listen back to it, and yeah, I would say like music was really like I would just sometimes go for drives or like sit in the park or something and just listen to music. Like that was it. So
Yeah.
I would like it has really helped me through some of my worst moments. And I will say like I try to make my music as authentic as I can when I make it. Like if I go through a breakup or I go through whatever, even if they still follow me, like I'm gonna write it as authentically as I can,
Yeah.
or make metaphors, whatever. And like I get scared that they're gonna hear it, and like I know that they probably will if they like view my stories. But at the same time, I'm like I don't really give a fuck.
Yeah.
I'm an artist.
That's kind of it's kind of your
Yeah,
it's-
exactly.
Say, oh no, they unfollow you.
Yeah, actually, I made a song like after my like actual ex broke up with me. I wrote it's not really a diss track, but like I was kind of shitting on him in the song.
Did you drop it on SoundCloud?
Oh no, it's on Spotify. Like it's on like actual like streaming platforms. Anyway, so I wrote that song, and he was a musician too. And like apparently when it released, he didn't listen to it, but we reconnected a couple of years later, And he was like, wait, didn't you write a song about me? And I was like, did you hear it? And he was like, no, I haven't yet, but I'll go listen to it. I was like, no.
Maybe I should unlist this. Were there
But
any
he
fat
didn't, I
news
mean,
in
he
it?
didn't really care. Did I say fuck you? I can't remember.
There's a good chance. Like,
What I said.
Thinking about it.
In the song I said, you have commitment issues. You should work that out, or you should work that shit out, or something.
Yeah.
But
I don't know. That's so mean.
I
I
don't.
don't know. I would take it as like an honor to have a song.
But I've written songs that I've posted on like my story and stuff, and I know that the people that I used to talk to or whatever like hear it, and I don't know if they know that it's about them, but I'm sure that some of them like do. But at the end of the day, like you can't be afraid of your art.
Yeah.
Like you have to release what's authentic to you. So that's always my mindset. I feel like that's why I'm so like extroverted and like I post a lot, just because like I want to be as true to myself as I can, especially with my art and just what it means to me. Because I like my first ever release on Spotify, it has like over 6,000 listens, I think.
Ooh, nice.
And like I have that I released that like 6 years ago, and I still have people to this day that are like, yeah, it's on my playlist. Like I listen to it and like I really like it, and I listened to it when I was going through this, and like that.
Yeah, what's that like?
That beats everything else. Like being scared to like put my music out there and have like my exes hear it. That makes it all worth it for me. Is like if someone can listen and like they relate to it or it means something to them, that makes it all worth it to me. Like that's why I want to do it.
Yeah. I feel like that's a similar thing kind of with acting, that you want to like, you know, let those voices be heard through performance.
Like solid stuff.
Well, yeah.
Like
I think that's why like for speech I felt more connected to doing dramatic speeches over humorous ones, because it's one thing to make someone laugh, but it's another thing to make someone cry.
Yeah.
And I was way more intrigued by affecting someone emotionally than well, I guess laughing is also an emotional response, but it's different, you know. And I think that it really does make it worth it, you know. It's people will be like, you know, your song really got me through this, or your performance really got me through this. And I mean, there's no other job that can do that for people. So
like I wrote a solo show and just about like my life and like a few of the big things on it are like substance abuse, because I have a long line of that, cancer because I have a long line of that, and just like men's mental health, because and afterwards I had a few people come up to me and they're like, I'm glad I'm not alone. And I was like, and it was just like, I don't know, it's just weird. It's just weird, but I enjoy it.
It's really easy to feel like you're the only one in the world going through something.
yeah.
And I think like even something as stupid as like going on TikTok, like if I'm going through whatever, and like if I'm scrolling on TikTok and I like come across a video of someone who's like talking about that issue, or like if I'm having a bad month and I'm like feeling really insecure about something or whatever, and then like I see someone on TikTok talking about it or talking about their insecurities, I'm like, I mean, obviously I know that other people feel that way, but if you're just like talking in your head all the time about whatever you're going through, it feels like you're the only one going through it.
Because I mean, if you're not hearing it from other people, you're like, oh, it's just me.
It's really easy to assume that everyone else is doing fine in life. I feel that way about relationships too. Like I used to be so jealous of people who were in relationships, because I've been single like for a while. And I was like, why is it so easy for other people to be in relationships? Like, I don't know what it is.
You're telling me, I mean, people just get in them over and over
Well,
and over and
that's
over.
the thing is like when you actually like get to know these people, you realize like they're not actually that happy. Like they have their issues too.
I know.
Or, you know, they probably shouldn't be together. So it's like, it's, you know.
I mean, a lot of them just can't be independent.
They can't be
alone. And like, them, like some people will be in like a long 2-3 year relationship and be like, I can't imagine being alone. And so it kind of starts a chain reaction of just,
Or it's like the sunk cost fallacy of like, well, I've been with them for too long at this point.
What's the point?
And if we break up, start over.
And then like, and then there's a lot of just
so
like,
there's a lot you're avoiding.
Yeah,
A
exactly.
lot you're avoiding that way.
'cause I know this one couple, and every time I ask about them to other people, they go, "What do you think?" It hasn't changed. And I go, "Okay, well they seem happy. They're not."
Yeah, I mean, that's why like some of those like high school like sweethearts, I'm just like,
Yeah.
I know some of them, you know, are probably doing pretty good.
Well, yeah. What's your buddy? Drummer boy. Aiden.
boy?
He's
Huh?
Aiden and Crystalline. Haven't they been dating since high school?
Yeah, yeah. Yeah. I would say they're probably one of the better ones. For sure. Not just
Drummer
because
boy.
not just 'cause we're friends. Like drummer boy. I mean, that should have done it for me. He's a big drummer guy. Well, percussion.
Sorry, Ian.
Yeah. No, but like other people from our high school, definitely.
Wait, you guys went to high school together?
No.
No.
Oh, okay.
I don't know.
This friend AU.
Oh, yeah, me and Aiden.
Yeah. We ran into each other in high school doing speech and debate.
We did. We talked about that a little bit, but we never cut those together until like 4 years later.
Yeah.
2 years.
Tea.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Yeah.
I should have put it closer to me.
Oh, that's tea. I thought that was coffee. This was in.
No.
Very nice. Oh, also, so we were talking about earlier, and I wanted to ask about it now. But so would you consider producing for other people for money? Because I mean, you don't make like a whole lot of money putting out your own music
Yeah.
until like a certain point. So have you done that, or are you thinking about doing it?
So I have produced for people before, not necessarily for money. I can give an example of one artist. So is that gonna mess up the sound?
No, you're good.
Okay. There's one artist named Morgan Taylor that I've worked with before. I got connected with her through like a family friend, and she's a bigger artist than I am. Like she has like 7,000 followers on Instagram. She has I don't know how many monthly listeners on Spotify, probably like 15,000. And she has like a couple of songs that have hit like 1 million. So she has like a bigger thing going on than I do, but she's a songwriter and a singer. She doesn't produce anything herself. So we got connected through a family friend, and she has like a management team and like a marketing team. So she came to Richmond, not specifically for like us to collaborate. It was for something else, but she was like, since you live in Richmond, like let's do something.
Yeah.
And it was completely like out of nowhere. Like I wasn't expecting it. And also at the time I wasn't really going through anything. So I wasn't really like making stuff at the time. And I was like, fuck, I gotta make a beat. They let me know like 2 days before they were coming to Richmond. And I was like, fuck, I've got to make a beat. Like I don't have anything like that I haven't used yet. So I like took my vocals and I just recorded these harmonies. Like I pitched them up and then I chopped them up and I basically used my vocals as a synth. Anyways, I'm going on, but
No, that's the whole point of the podcast.
I won't talk about like the process too much, but like we got 3 hours in a studio, Verify Studios.
Nice.
And so I didn't get paid for it, and I'm producing it, and like I'm gonna produce the actual song, and like I made the beat, so I won't be getting like paid for it like from her team or anything.
Mm-hmm.
But her team paid for the studio time, and whenever the song releases, because we haven't released it yet, we're probably gonna try to shoot some like promotional content, and so she has like a whole team and like a whole setup for that. And then whenever we actually release the song, we have like royalty split, so it's gonna be.
I was
pretty much
gonna
a 50-50.
say,
He's a racist.
Yeah, so we're gonna have royalty split. So I haven't done it like specifically for payment yet, but I have worked with like people. I've done a lot of work with friends just for free. Like my sister wanted to record something a few years ago, so we did that. I would love to start doing it for a bit of money. I just think it's been a bit of like a time constraint. Like my priorities have been other places, like just making stuff for myself, one, working on the club, two, and then like school.
Yeah,
So I
like
just
post
haven't-
college, it would be like.
Yeah, I just haven't had a ton of time to do it, but I would do it. I think that I need to like exercise the muscle that where like I can kind of like be a chameleon and like shapeshift to whatever their music genre is or like what they want to make. I think I need to get a little bit better about that. Like
yeah.
Irregardless of like what I
Fire truck alert.
like the genres that I make. Like if someone comes to me and they're like, I want to make a country album, I've never made country, but I want to be able to like shapeshift and make that for someone. So I haven't done it yet really, but I've had a little bit of experience where
Yeah.
there's a little bit of like monetary stuff going on.
Yeah, and I mean, you're still making your own music, so you're still like exercising that part of your brain.
I have sold vocals though before during COVID. Yeah, so this was like before I really started producing. Again, it was during COVID and I was bored. I couldn't get a job because nowhere was hiring. They were all shut down.
Yeah.
And I was like, let me hop on Fiverr and sell my
That's
vocals.
my listen.
Yeah, so I hopped on Fiverr. I knew nothing about it. I was like, let me just make a profile and like record a little sample. and I got a few gigs on it.
Yeah, Fiverr's great for that.
Honestly, I didn't even like promote my profile or anything. I don't know how these people found my profile.
Oh, people are scouring that website.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So I got a couple of really cool gigs off of that, and I didn't get paid a ton. My prices weren't crazy, but it was nice to make a little bit of money during COVID. And one specific album that I was on for this producer, I think he's from like Austria or something, and the whole album was themed around this like fantasy world that was like for the album, and it was like a dark forest. I don't even remember. This was like 5 years ago, but I sang on a song that was very like spooky and haunted, and I think it is on Spotify actually. But after I was done, and I was only on one song on the whole album, it was multiple songs. After the album was out, he sent me a poster of the album art. He sent me like a vinyl of it and a CD of it and like a sticker, and he like wrote me a letter all the way from like Austria or in Amsterdam or something.
Oh, shout out to
So
that guy.
that was really cool.
Yeah.
Like he created this whole like fake world for this album and like designed a poster for it. It was really cool. That was a really, really cool experience.
Yeah, that must have felt
You
like,
have vinyl sent to you too.
That
That's
was
like
really cool.
must have felt like really, really like
It was,
down.
yeah, it was not my genre at all, but like that whole experience was really cool.
Yeah, that sounds
Yeah.
awesome.
And he wrote me a really good review that like, it made me feel real.
On Fiverr?
Yeah.
Awesome.
getting better.
Yeah, I've only like once received like merch from an order from Fiverr. Like I used to do this show called Rap Tinomaki, and it's like a Greek mythology based story where we rap, and like rapping gets you like higher prestige in the society, whatever. But anyway, this like woman was making it, and I got on board. I did like one gig, and it wasn't a super expensive one. Like I was getting. Anyway, so she sends me, she's like, what's your address? I want to send you some things. And I was like, I'm 17 years old and there's a grown woman trying to send me.
Absolutely.
I was like, so here's my address. Yeah. And then like, I think a week went by and she sent me a shirt with our little poster on it. And then like buttons, stickers. And I was like, holy shit, this is awesome. I still have that stuff. And it's funny because she still texts me every year to be like, has your voice changed? Has your voice changed?
No.
Because I was going through my second puberty. So my voice changed a lot when I was like 18. Yeah. And she was like, fuck you.
A lot using your services.
You're old now.
Yeah.
And I was like, brother, I still sound like a teenager actually. So I
Sound
think
12.
Yeah. I wasn't even playing at 12. I was literally playing someone my age. And I was like,
You're fine.
I was like, I don't know why you were so. Anyway, yeah, so that really makes it like feel real.
Yeah.
When you get stuff sent to you like that. But yeah, I think
We have one final question.
yeah,
Okay.
Perfect world.
perfect world.
What do the next 5 years look like for you? Where you going? What you doing?
5 years. Okay, so I just turned 22, so that would be when
Happy
I'm
birthday.
Happy birthday.
Thank
We were gonna sing and then we chose not to. So
We can still sing if you want us to.
it's up to you. We can.
Honestly, I'd like to hear that. I want to see what you guys come up with.
Okay. Wait, my take.
guys gonna
Should we harmonize?
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday, dear Laine. Happy birthday to you.
Yay!
Happy birthday, Laine. I feel
I'm
like that.
really surprised that you guys you guys rehearsed that?
No.
Oh, I thought you were gonna go deeper, so I.
No, I can match a tune if I can hear it, but I can't sing it alone.
You guys were just like on this. You guys were on the same wavelength about
It's
that.
gonna sound great on the audio.
That was really impressive. I was gonna say it got really loud.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's fine.
That's okay.
Really,
The viewers like it.
They
They
love
love
joy of editing that.
Yeah.
You're teaching me how to edit it. But yeah, so 5 years, perfect
Yeah.
plan.
Happy birthday.
22 now. You're going where? You're doing what?
Let's see. So I'll be 27 in 5 years. That's so fucked to think about. I don't like that.
You'll be 28. Yeah.
We're
Thanks.
Old. We're
Thanks.
old heads.
I know.
I'll be
You're not
26.
far off, dude. Yeah, right now in time, but this year you will be also that age.
I know, that's fine.
So my
We're talking about right now, so fuck you. Thank you very
We're
much.
Laine.
Sorry.
No, it's okay. My current plan is to stay in Richmond after graduating. I am graduating this semester, but I love Richmond so much. It has such a special place in my heart. So I really want to stay after graduating. I have an internship right now, and I would love to work there full time after graduating. So, if all that, you know, works out, I mean, even if I didn't work there, I'd still like try to find a job in Richmond. So, assuming that I stay in Richmond, just kind of like get my money up, save up a little bit. Like that's my main thing is like the job market's so bad right now that like I feel like Richmond is a pretty affordable city. So like I'm really okay with staying here for a bit and just kind of like getting my savings up. I'm actually pretty like tapped into the music community here already.
Yeah.
Like I know a lot of the studio owners, I know a lot of like the bigger producers and like engineers and artists here. So I never thought that I would be like that tapped in Richmond, but honestly, like the club has like brought me so many new connections and stuff.
Yeah.
And so that's been really good. I kind of feel like I haven't had as much free time as I would like to work with those people and like actually collaborate. So I would say in the next 5 years or next couple of years, I would love to strengthen those connections and really like make music with them and like be in the studio more. Because I am in the studio, but it's just not as often as I'd like to be because I have other commitments.
Yeah. I mean, you're going to have more free time now. So, I mean,
Yeah.
who knows what'll happen? I mean,
Yeah. I would like to get more consistent with releasing music. Again, it's just kind of been on the back burner because, like,
We're still waiting for that song.
I know.
It's gonna go on for a.
we'll delete the episode if it doesn't happen.
I have album art for it. I have a music video for it. It's just been getting pushed off. I know, because I don't want to have to deal with the promo. Like, I don't want to be annoying on Instagram and
Do it.
listen to. I know.
Have you seen our podcast? It's like, hey, listen to it.
Listen to it. New episode out now.
Please, please.
I would love to get more consistent with releasing music. I have a lot of stuff that's pretty much finished that I could, if I really wanted to, I could lock in and like get it done and release, and I could release a lot.
Yeah.
I would like to be more professional about it. Like that collaboration that I have with that artist, she does a lot of like traveling and a lot of other work, so we haven't released it yet. But once that kind of gets set in motion, I think I really need to lock in, because that's going to get like a lot of eyes on me that haven't been on me before.
Yeah. I mean, that's when you got to take advantage of that. Like,
yeah,
area of
she's
connection.
she's worked with like quite a few professional producers, and I'm just some girl who like is in college and like is self-taught. So if we release that song and it does really well, they might be like, who is this girl? Like, so I'm trying to prepare for that moment. And even if it isn't that specific artist, like if I ever have a moment, or like I post on TikTok and it like whatever, I'm trying to prepare for that moment. I also would love to teach myself Pro Tools, because that's more like the industry standard in
Pro Tools?
studios. Yeah, it's just expensive. I'm trying to think of like anything else in the next 5 years. Yeah, I would just say, I mean
that's a pretty solid start.
yeah, I mean like career wise, just like I'm in advertising. Like I'm a marketing major, and I work at an advertising agency right now, and I really love it. So I would love to continue working there and kind of like work my way up. I think eventually, I think it would be really cool to work in the music industry, but I don't think that I could do it here in Richmond, or
Yeah.
there's no like
There might
record
be-
labels. So I think I have it in the back of my mind. Well, originally when I was like a freshman in college, I was like, when I graduate, I'm looking for jobs in LA. Like I'm gonna move to LA. And then so first I was like, one, I can't afford it. Two, I love Richmond, and like I need to work my way up. Like an entry level job in LA is not gonna get you that far.
Oh yeah.
You're gonna have like 15 roommates. So
Yeah.
My-
Okay, that agency sounds pretty sweet, and plus you're learning how to promote yourself better too.
Yeah.
I assume.
So yeah, I feel like I've really like teed myself up over the past few years to be in a really good position right now. Like I've really worked my butt off in school and with the club. So I feel like a lot of stuff is coming to fruition right now. Like I have all these great connections. I have a great job. And I'm just kind of like working on a lot of like graduation stuff right now. There is a lot going on with just all the shit that I had to do to graduate.
Yeah.
And like finding employment after graduating.
Yeah.
But once I get all that sorted out and like I'm like a real adult person, I would love to just get more serious about my music once I have like a more set schedule, like a 9 to 5, because I have events at night, and then I class during the day, and then I have it's
I mean, a lot of people feel like they have to like go right into it post college. Like they need to have like things set up. I'm gonna release a song on graduation day. It's like
We should do that.
we should do that. But you should it should be okay to like take your time. I mean it is. I mean that's typically
we're still so young. Like sometimes I'm like, damn, like I'm 22 years old. Like there are people who blow up when they're 16, and like like Tate McRae, for example, she like went on like a freaking world tour, and I think she's like
Billie Eilish, Kaylee White.
yeah. So for a long time, I felt a lot of pressure, and I was like, I have to blow up, like super young. But it's like I actually now like I'd rather just take my time and let it happen naturally. And honestly, at this point in my life, I just enjoy making music. I think at a certain point, like when I was younger, I was like, I want to be like famous, or I want my music to blow up.
Yeah.
But at this point, like I'm really fine with whatever happening, like because there are bad things about like being a musician full time, or like having the spotlight always on you, and that's kind of
If I had to pee for the last hour.
Oh yeah, go ahead.
that's something that I'm kind of thinking about too, of like, is it really the best thing in the world to like blow up and
Yeah.
be famous? Because some people really hate it. You have like no privacy, so
Literally.
I'm kind of okay if either happens. Like advertising is so fun to me, and it's very creative, so it kind
Yeah.
of fulfills that. And also, like, do you want your passion to be your job? Because then it can get really stressful. So that's the balance that I'm kind of
It's an interesting question.
dealing
actually.
with right now. Because if your music isn't doing well, like, are you gonna be able to pay your bills? And then do you start hating to make music?
Yeah, that's kind of the thing. Like when you start making, like once you make that transition from like making music out of passion and then making it out of necessity is kind of like different, and you don't want to start
Force yourself to
hating
get
it.
creative.
Yeah.
And yeah.
I mean, it's easy to say that like you should make your profession what you're passionate about, you know. But I don't think like it needs to be from like right off. Like I'm never gonna have a normal job again. But like having like not a backup, but having another thing that you enjoy that's bringing in the money is
Yeah.
literally what you need, because that keeps the stress. You know, there's no stress in music if you're not needing to make money from it.
I have a coworker at my job, and he has a band who's pretty successful. I think they have like 100,000 monthly listeners on Spotify. Wow. And like he used some of his vacation time to go on tour for 2 weeks, but he has a full-time job. So it's like it's not like his music isn't like the one thing that's like carrying him through life. It's like it's both. Like he probably is earning money from music, but like that, even like, you know, meeting him and learning his story, I was like, I could do that.
Yeah.
You know, I could have this job and then like do some music on the side, and maybe it never fully blows up, but like as long as I'm happy at the end of the day.
Get to do something you love.
Yeah.
Yeah. I want to ask, are you gonna pass on the music producing club to someone?
So that's something that I've been figuring out right now. We do have 2 officers who are not seniors.
Okay.
So I've been talking with them about what position they want to take. I don't necessarily know if either of them want to take like president. I have to talk to them about that.
Yeah. You've been doing that for what, 3 years, 2 years?
Yeah, this is like the 5th semester, so like 2.5 years.
Yeah.
But I also like we had our first meeting back on Tuesday, and I had a couple of people come up to me like who had never been in a club before, and they were like, "Yeah, I'd love to do like the social media or whatever." Because I mentioned during the meeting, I was like, if anyone is interested in like being an officer, like let me know.
Yeah.
So we have a couple of people interested, and then we have 2 officers who aren't graduating this spring. So I would love to pass the torch off. I would love if the club lived on, that like kept serving its purpose of like connecting you know, VCU musicians to like Richmond.
Yeah, it's literally one of a kind. There isn't another producing club, and I mean, there's so many people that be slammed. It did.
Fully blew up bigger than I ever thought it was gonna.
Yeah, like remember when we had the first meeting, we had to move all the table to just make a circle of everyone.
That was like 50 people
Yeah,
at that meeting.
it was crazy. I mean, it's a very creative school, so I mean, I'm not really surprised that there are a lot of people who want to get into producing.
Yeah.
And I mean, most of the time, it's just too daunting to do. But when you have a club that centers around beginners and like learning, like, I mean, you're not going to get that opportunity anywhere else, especially for free.
Yeah.
But yeah, I think. Do you have anything else you want to shout out, or we'll link your stuff, of course.
Yeah, I would just say like I don't have any releases prepared at the moment. I keep getting bullied by people, so I guess
We'll continue to bully.
Yeah,
I guess it will get released soon. But I always post all of my music stuff, like whatever I'm releasing, or even just like a beat that I'm like proud of.
Yeah.
Always post it on Instagram. So I don't know if you would like add it.
Yeah, we'll tag your Instagram in.
Yeah, so yeah, you can follow my Instagram. Yeah, I'm on Spotify, Apple Music, YouTube, anywhere that you can stream music. I'm also on there. And yeah, I guess like the Music Production Club Instagram as well. I don't know how many VCs.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, we'll put that on there too.
Yeah, the VC students, you know, they all watch this.
Every
Or 26,000 of them.
Yes, as you know.
It's great. We're actually sponsored by the school.
Yeah.
Right. Actually, our club, you know how Red Bull like sponsors stuff on campus? They just reached out to like sponsor our club meetings. They were like, "Do you want Red Bulls to like?"
That's
I know.
It's
It's great. I was like, "This is so." They just DM'd me. Well, not the Red Bull account, but one of their like ambassadors. They were like, "Yeah, we'll just like bring Red Bull to your meetings." And I was like, "Cool."
Yeah.
That's just what music producers need.
Exactly.
A little bit of
Stand up
energy.
and
You gotta do
produce.
that for the podcast. Just be like,
Yeah, hey,
this is sponsored by Red Bull.
Yeah.
hey, Red Bull ambassadors. We're looking for a sponsor. We have a wide reach of how many now?
4.
Maybe up to 5. Might be up to 5. Actually, we have 7 on Spotify. 9? We're climbing. We're climbing. It's actually insane. But yeah, thank you so much, Laine, for coming out
Yeah.
and doing this interview with us.
Thank you.
Yeah, very, very cool story.
Thank you.
Like, yeah,
Very interesting. I learned a lot about music that I didn't know.
yeah, me too.
But
Yeah,
until next time,
I'm Simon.
he is Simon, and I am Michael. And yeah, thank you.
Bye.